Okay, we're in round 2. We're definitely going to keep this hand. If we draw a green mana, we're in really good shape. And we have 10 green mana to draw. Potentially. There we go. So now we're on track to cast turn 3 Student of Ojutai. And, well, I guess it's going to be a little while before we get that Foe Razor Regent online, but no 2-drop. Very good. Oh yeah, and I looked it up. They did switch the order of morph, so it's really no wonder that I've been screwing it up. Now it makes perfect sense. I just have done so many drafts that I reflexively go to the top to be the morph position, and they swapped it because apparently it's more intuitive, although it's just destroyed me. Multiple hooded assassins. All right. I think we are going to end up I guess if he swings, he could have Coat with Venom. But he didn't even fake like he had it. Let's go for the Dragon Morph play here. Nope, I already screwed it up again. I just remembered. Wow, I don't know what to do about that. That is gonna wreck me for a while, I think. I lost a dragon and a bowmaster. At least my opponent lost his corpse weft, so we know he's going for that little spicy synergy there. Sibsig host and corpse weft. No attacks, interestingly. Alright, I think the play is Scavenger buffing our Shield High Dragon. And then I can leave up Tread Upon with my Whisper. No attacks. I mean, I could have attacked and gone for the Tread Upon, but if he triple blocked, he could still kill my guy. And it would be like a 2 for 2. And not a 2 for 2 I particularly like. Granted, that's assuming he triple blocks, but I don't see why. I don't know why I would assume he wouldn't. Another Shield Hide Dragon. Well, that's kind of cool. So we can cast Foe Razor Regent here. I guess I'm okay with that. Mono black too, which is interesting. So it could have Coat with Venom. Looks like he didn't. Now we pass. Next turn we can unmorph our Shield Hide Dragon. And get in for 12 damage. 13, because my Regent's going to get buffed. That's interesting. He's got some pretty big stuff to deal with here. All right. So playing against Mono Black, which is cool, but he's got some weird card choices. I mean, he's got the Corpse Weft, so he's clearly playing cards like Dark Deal and Sibsig Host to sort of amplify that, but he's also playing awkward stuff like Foul Tongue Shriek when he doesn't have many beaters, and like he's clearly just playing mono black for the sake of playing a monocolor deck, it seems like, because he's got some pretty subpar cards in there. I don't think we've really got a sideboard. Actually, Surge of Righteousness is going to be bonkers, so we'll swap that out for Tread Upon again. Other than that, no, we don't have much of a sideboard, so we'll stick to the same thing and try it again. All right, unfortunately, a one-lander. Our curve is a bit too high to try and get away with one land, despite the fact we're playing 18 lands, so I think we'll mulligan. All right, this one I'll keep. At the very least, we've got a 2-drop, so it should be helpful. Evolving Wilds. Is he... Oh, okay, so he's not mono black. In that case, I have to assume it's pretty much a light white splash. I guess I could have brought in Naturalize for the Corpse Weft. That might have been an okay idea, considering he's got all the discard or whatever for Corpse Weft. Am I going to end up playing Bowmasters as... Is he going to just Dark Deal here? I guess he could do that, too. Maybe he plays Corpse Weft into Dark Deal. Gets his combo off. Alright, we're going to morph this. Because I don't have one green. And when I do get one green, hopefully I get to the point where I can unmorph that. Okay, hit it assassin. Could have attacked with the morph. I would have blocked with cleric. And then he could have played Hooded Assassin killing my cleric, but I guess he'd rather have the 2-3, which is, I don't know, maybe better, because depends. Alright, missed the land drop, so we're just going to pass turn. Just going to offer the trade. If he has Coat with Venom, so be it. Alright. It's a bummer, but whatever. Got rid of the Coat with Venom. Cost me a card I wasn't going to be able to unmorph for at least 3 turns, and that's assuming I'm ripping lands every turn. So, doesn't really matter. Alright, he misses, which is kind of funny. I'm sure he's even more shocked about the miss than I am, because it's like I've missed my land drops and I have a grip full of cards, and he wasn't able to hit one card with a duress, so I'm sure that's disappointing for him. Alright. Well, if I find a green mana, at least I'll have double green access, so I guess that's good. If I don't find a green mana, I can get into Student of Ojutai territory, which is nice. Alright. Tremoka Captain's a bit of a big deal, but if I can find a land, I can at least play Student. And block the Captain. I mean, we're playing 18 lands. We really honestly should be able to see lands. This is pretty disappointing. So we'll offer the trade with the Morph again if he so chooses. Because we're just way too far from Shieldhide Dragon flipping. Even if we were to draw a land and play the Whisper, I think we're still another 2 lands away from making that work. So I think I'd just like to go into damage prevention mode here a bit. There are just so many draws we could get that would be beneficial here. Alright, it sucks, but I can't do anything about it, so. Really hoping to rip a land here, it would be nice. Alright, just really making me sad inside, but what can I do? I mean, why can't I draw a Sandblast at least? If you're not going to give me a land, can you give me the removal I need? Something. There's so many cards I can draw that help me here. It's insane. I don't know why this is so difficult to draw one land, but apparently it is. Yeah, unfortunately, I think at this point we are officially too late, but I think we play the student here because I can actually block the Silumgar Assassin. No, he can buff it, so that's not going to work. In fact, he has to buff it. So I can play Whisper into Destructor Dragon. And then I guess I'll be able to block, but that's assuming I guess I played... No, I guess I do play Student. That way I can kill the Dramoka Captain next turn. And if I draw a green man, I can play Whisperer as well. So the reason to do this is Epic Confrontation gains me some life. So I think it's actually valuable for us here. All right, so we're going to block the captain. If he's got pump, we're in really horrific shape, but I can't not block here. I'm just way too far down the rabbit hole of being behind to consider playing around tricks. That's just not something we have, not something we can do. Alright, wrong land, but that's the way it's going down. Alright. That's not a huge deal. Can't do anything else, so we'll pass. Next turn, I think we have to play the Scavenger. If I can cast the Dragon, that would be good, but the reason to play the Scavenger is it can at least block the Silumgar Assassin and not die, because it's got equal. Alright. Still beatable. Hopefully it's not 3 lands. Nope. 1 dragon and 2 lands, though. 2 lands we needed, but that's alright. I mean, at least we can cast the Scavenger next turn. Sky Captain, yep, not exactly what I needed. So we'll play the Scavenger, it'll buff itself, and we'll pass. So our opponent wasn't mono black that whole time. Or maybe it was mono black main deck and then sideboarded into black white, I'm not sure. So probably sack the assassin to kill our student. And then we'll hopefully be able to play a Destructor Dragon next turn. If not, we'll play the Dragonloft Idol to trade with the Butcher. Assuming everything goes our way. Alright, it's a tough one. I think at this point I'm just going to bring in Naturalize. Now, knowing that he's got Pilgrim and I guess that's probably a good idea on his part. Hopefully I just rip a Sandblast, because I have multiples of them. That would be great. Nope. Guess he already knows about the Destructor Dragon anyway. Certainly a bummer of a way to lose, but what can you do? Playing 18 lands and you get mana screwed. Don't see that very often. It's much more you have the problem of getting flooded. I guess. I don't mind showing them I've got those cards. Tasker's Cruelty too. Unfortunately, that's good against us because our curve is so high. So game 3, I think we are going to bring in the Naturalize. Although, I guess with double Destructor Dragon, we can blow up Corpse Weft anyway. Maybe I don't need it then. Probably just sits in my hand a lot of the time. Yeah, I don't think I need Naturalize. Just for a Corpse Weft and a Pilgrim of the Fires or whatever. I've got outs for that. So I think we just go to game 3 and draw better. We'll play first. Yeah, this hand's fine. I mean, we only have 2 lands, but we have both colors, and I've got hope that we can draw 1 land this game. Got hope we can draw more than 1 land, but at least 1 land. Alright, that's unfortunate because we have a ton of dragons and we're pretty dependent on drawing land right now. But if we can draw land, which we did, which is good, we can at least go into the Outcast next turn, which blocks well against Dragon Hunter. Alright, that's pretty unfortunate, but no attacks. Well, at least he misses attack. So, play the Outcast. We'll get our token. Just going to end up not... We're going to take 4 here, and then I'm going to play Epic Confrontation, I think, killing his Bloodshin Rager. I don't want to double block when I've got Confrontation, I think. Because I can keep the Dragon Hunter at bay. I forgot what his morph is. I don't remember. I think my opponent probably forgot to attack because he's used a lot of time, is my assumption. I have no idea why he didn't attack there. But we're just going to kill his Bloodshin Rager here. Get in for 2 flying. And we can trade off our Outcast for either of his guys, or he can use removal on our Outcast. Any of those seem fine to me. And yes, I could have killed his morph, but whatever. I don't think it's necessary. If I draw a land, I get to morph Kieran plus on morph, which is nice. Sultai Emissary, no biggie there. Did get the lands, that's pretty nice. Get in with our spirit, drop Kieran. No! Still screwing me up. How is that more intuitive? How is it more intuitive that you would have it for the entire length of MTGO and then switch it? And that makes it more intuitive. I have no idea. Alright, so he gets our morph. But we're still a mana away from Destructor Dragon, which is good. And I think if I don't get the land, I will morph Shieldhide Dragon. Because I think it's more in our interest to be able to pump this Destructor Dragon. Alright, did get the land, so we're just going to swing with the spirit and slam into him with or drop a Destructor Dragon. That way if he attacks with everything and has like Coat with Venom, you can take out his one white source, which could be pretty helpful. Alright, not very intimidated by that. Yeah, and guess I'm actually not that intimidated by that either. He can get in with Silumgar Assassin, but next turn we get to morph Shieldhide Dragon. I mean, he's got the Dragon Hunter, so I can't really, I guess, swing with my... Whoops. Can't really swing with my Destructor Dragon. But I'm still okay. He should have attacked with Assassin there. Alright, so we morph this. Get in with our spirit. And pass. I kind of don't want to Sandblast Silumgar Assassin. Much rather do it to the Dragon Hunter. Alright, so we're going to block the Silumgar Butcher. My assumption is he's either got Coat with Venom, in which case we're just going to Sandblast and be fine. Although maybe I would prefer to kill the Captain. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Oh, okay. So I guess at least we get to take out his white mana. So we play the land and pass, and I think we're gonna block the Silumgar Assassin and unmorph our Shieldhide Dragon. Okay. All right. Wow. Not sure why he cast that. Since it cost him time and I didn't have any cards in my hand. All right, looks like we're just going to beat our opponent through time. All right. So, got round two. Opponent's deck was actually better than it seemed game one, so I don't know if he must just not have seen any of his white mana, I guess. But we didn't even see a white card game one, which is really strange since he seemed to have a fair amount. And especially, I mean, if he's playing aggressive cards like Dragon Hunter and Jamoka Captain, you'd assume it would be a substantial part of his deck. But even with all the discard and dark dealing game one, we didn't see a single white card out of him, so that was just weird. All right, we'll see you in round three.